What's up everyone, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and it's time for another installment of News It or Lose It. We talk about music news and then I weigh in with my own personal opinion and takeaway. Rapper Lil Wayne is reportedly pulling off of the Blink-182 summer tour, and unfortunately it seems like it's proving a lot of people right that had their hesitations about this tour in the first place. Now this was announced a few months back and it's currently in progress making its way across the United States. I had my hesitations about it, but I also made a video talking about it, and I thought that people were reacting way too outrageously to this and saying, oh, Blink-182 are over just because they're co-headlining a tour with Lil Wayne. It seemed like maybe a poor fit on paper, but I don't know, I thought it could be fun. I mean, Fall Out Boy did the Boys of Summer tour, and that's not something that I necessarily cared about, but also, I mean, a lot of people seemed to like it okay, and Wiz Khalifa did the whole tour, so did Hoodie Allen, and that went off without a hitch pretty much. But Lil Wayne doesn't seem to be vibing with the crowds. Now, this tour initially had some problems. I don't think it was selling very well because you might recall when it was initially announced, it just had the green background, it had all of the dates. Oh, it's the North America tour, summer 2019, not saying anything about an anniversary tour, but those ticket sales were very slow and sluggish, perhaps having something to do with Blink-182's music not being the greatest in recent years, or maybe the larger factor here is the fact that people didn't care about seeing Lil Wayne, especially Blink-182 fans. It didn't seem like there was a ton of crossover, so Blink-182 upped the bill to say, look, it's the Enema of the State 20th anniversary tour, but we're also playing the hits too, and I'm like, I know what you did there, guys. What I'm building to is that these shows didn't sell super well, and I think that there's a lot of open seats in the house, and Lil Wayne had a little bit of an outburst on the July 11th show in Virginia. It was only 7 dates into the tour for him. I think Blink had played about 10 at that point, but Wayne wasn't on a few of those. And this tour is supposed to last through September with Lil Wayne on the tour, but apparently he's not feeling the crowds.
I just want the people to know, if you're wondering, please forgive me, but I am so not used to performing to a crowd and there's not too many, like still phone. That's not my swag. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to do this tour, but make some noise for Blink-182 for including me anyway.
Many Instagram and Twitter users I could find were posting similar videos and also posting captions and quotes of Wayne saying that he was out of here and that he was only playing for about 15 to 20 minutes, about 4 to 5 songs. He went on a couple of tangents talking about how the crowd wasn't his swag and he just didn't know if he could keep doing this. He did thank Blink-182, but honestly, I take a huge issue with this because it seems like his problem was with the crowd size. When you join a tour like this, you have to expect that maybe it's not going to go over perfectly right away with everyone. Maybe you need to give it some time, or Wayne, more than anybody else, should know that he's played with rap rock before in crossover events. He did the Rebirth album in 2010. It wasn't that well received, at least not right away. There are some fans retroactively, but still, it's not something that you always win people over with. Wayne seemingly wasted his time, according to his own words. He's saying, I don't know about this, there's not enough people here, am I really doing this? This might be my last night. And that's where I really draw the line with this situation. It seems like he feels so entitled to having a big audience, and this is largely a pop-punk leaning crowd, it seems. There were fans of his, a lot of disappointed people speaking out on Twitter saying you should play the show, whether or not there's 10 people or 100,000 people. And I have to agree with that. Even if you are a bigger star, there were thunderstorms going on in the area, according to a lot of people in Virginia at that show. A lot of people were maybe kind of waiting it out. They were hesitant to come to the show early, and I can understand that, but also Lil Wayne's attitude here. It just seems like he wasn't even performing with any kind of gusto or energy, so how do you expect to win over a crowd? What I'm seeing from a lot of these videos that I've watched, and trust me, I've scrubbed through a lot of things trying to find all of these quotes to make sure that everything people are saying on Twitter and Instagram actually did happen. I cannot confirm that he actually walked off the stage and what he said before he walked off because I couldn't find video of that. People are speculating and saying that they were in the crowd and that he was like, "I'm out, can't do this," whatever. Obviously, we did get confirmation that he said this might be my last night, so time is gonna tell, but it seems like Blink-182 maybe weren't too happy with that, understandably so, and they talked about being contractually obligated to play a few extra songs that night, although other reports are telling me that they do typically say that anyways, so I'm not entirely sure if that was a shot at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, you made a commitment to play these shows, and whether or not you're getting the crowd that you think you deserve or not, play the damn show. You're doing harm here because, like I talked about in my video where I defended this tour, people have this mindset that's very close-minded. They're gonna be like, I don't want to see these two together. It could never work. And now you're just proving that further by proving the fact that some people think that rap shows are lazy and all these other things. And the videos that I'm seeing of Wayne just kind of halfway sauntering around stage, breathily rapping a few lines here and there, it's mainly the backing track riding it out. People have their preconceived notions about going to a rap concert, and you're really proving them right here, which is not a good look at all. I really was considering going to the North Carolina date, but I genuinely don't think that that's gonna happen at this point. It just seems like a mess. I mean, I know it wasn't selling well. I know they had to up it to be like the Enema 20th tour, and Lil Wayne might be pulling out. I'm not entirely sure. I'll try to keep you guys updated. I'll at least post a pinned comment if more news does come out, but essentially what I'm saying here is that even if Lil Wayne doesn't drop off of the tour, it's not okay for him to disrespect the fans like that did come out for him. They shelled out money because this is a co-headlining tour, Blink-182 and Lil Wayne. Some people might just come to see Wayne and then leave before Blink go on because that's not their cup of tea. And it's not okay to not play for those fans or to cut it short, only playing for like 20 minutes when you're supposed to play for an hour. I mean, come on. You didn't even give any energy while you were on stage, so it's probably best that you exited anyways, but still, it's not fair to the people that paid. God, I hate to see this happen, guys, because I really did want this to happen because I didn't want it to go straight to the heads of the Blink-182 fans, but now, here we are with Wayne potentially dropping off. I would say that it's probably like 80-20, my prediction that he actually will, maybe even 90-10. The chances are rising because this seems like something Lil Wayne would do, but it's going to go to the fans' heads. They're going to be like, haha, you were wrong. Now listen to us next time and don't tour with these rappers. And I hate to see that because it just feeds their little egos. And honestly, I don't know how much longer Blink-182 can continue if they continue to receive so much backlash and pressure from their fans trying to push them in different directions. I don't know. I always try to be positive about my criticism with them in general, but it seems like the fans can't get over Tom. They can't get over tours like the one they're doing with Lil Wayne. I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to drop a like while you're here. Subscribe for the love of music. If you want to see another Blink-182 video, then tap right here or tap here for another recent video I posted on the channel. All of my socials can be found in the description down below, and I'll see you soon for more right here on Beyond ARTV.